I think what surprised me most was the level of integration between the nutrition and coaching. I went into it because I wanted to learn more about nutrition. I felt I didn't know enough about nutrition in all my previous training, and certainly I've got that, but didn't realize, what a perfect marriage, if you will, it was between nutrition and coaching, because in order to sort of implement the nutritional and lifestyle changes, we really need the coaching. And that was, really eye-opening for me. Well, it's an organization that provides teaching for the purpose of a diploma in nutrition and coaching. It's a part-time course spread over 2 years, easy to sort of get into, nice and relaxed introduction, and then builds up we build up our knowledge base over the course of the 2 year degree. More and more information is presented to us, and it's integrated with previously given information. And as a part of a whole, it's a brilliant course for people who want to, improve their knowledge about nutrition, coaching, well-being in general. Absolutely. I've learned that it's so essential to regulate our nervous systems in whatever way we do it, whether it be meditation or reading or relaxing, finding some other way of de-stressing. It's so important for our well-being. It was hard to sort of appreciate the negative effects that stress has upon someone's health. It was hard to sort of comprehend that in full until we've sort of studied as we have, and it's really been a real eye-opener for me to sort of discover how much, what a bad effect stress has on people's lives, and how important it is to recognize it, because recognizing it is so important. You have to obviously get the person who is stressed to recognize it in the first place, because otherwise, if they don't sort of acknowledge it, they're not going to do anything about it and not going to help themselves to feel better ultimately. Well, I've done plenty of studying over my lifetime. I've been to school, been to university, done so many postgraduate courses. I think that the beautiful thing about the teaching here is that it's so practically orientated. It's all the theory that we're given is extremely relevant to focusing on people and how to help the person, how to help them with their nutrition, how to help them with their lifestyle, how to help them with their mindset. And it's so sort of practically orientated, and sort of oriented towards, what practically we can do to help the person to improve and make the shifts and things like that, and give advice where it's needed, and give them a nudge where it's needed, etc. And yeah, I think the way the material has been presented has been challenging as well. It's encouraged us to sort of go out and think and research. I think probably I've done more independent research doing this course than I have in previous courses. So it's great to be encouraged to sort of read different sources and learn, and find something that you want to learn more about, and develop that knowledge, and take things from there, and hopefully use it in your practice. I didn't really know what to expect, but the reality was, it's from the get-go. First teaching weekend, you were so welcoming, as tutors were so welcoming on the course, and it was such a lovely group of students. It was a very warm and nurturing environment to be able to learn and grow and develop, and not only as a practitioner but as a person. So that was a really pleasant surprise for me on the course. I think possibly look at the lecture notes a little bit more in advance of the teaching days, just to get a bit more out of it. That would be one thing. Possibly to speak with previous students on the course, alumni of the school, in order to get feedback from them as to how to approach and handle assignments, and to get through them, and make life a bit easier for yourself. Well, obviously, it's academic course. You need the discipline to study. You need to buckle down and do the research, do the reading, keep up with the notes, keep up with the assignments and things like that. But obviously, it's very well organized, so you know what the pace is going to be. But obviously, you need to sort of devote time and space to it. But it's well worth it, because it's so rewarding. It's so fulfilling. I think in some respects, I was almost like a child before starting the course, compared to what I know now. When I started the course, I think I thought, wow, I know so much now that I didn't then. I'm able to look after my own health and well-being. I'm able to take care of myself. I'm able to better take care of my family, even before I start to think about helping other people. So I think that's the magical thing about this course.